right? Am I hurting your image doing this
Car
way?
could wear those pants, you could show that.
Yeah, thank you.
Swag.
Swag.
You're right. If you can wear that hoodie, you can sit.
We are the Strivers Row.
Hi, I'm Alicia Harris.
Hi, I'm Zora Howard.
What's up? Carvin's Lassant.
Greetings, Joshua Bennett.
Miles Hodges.
I'm Jasmine Mans.
Spoken word, as Zora was saying, has its roots kind of in social justice and activism and civil engagement and things like that. And for places, especially places that are up and coming or going through these political shifts, it's really important that kids have a venue to express this, and that doesn't exist currently. People are very suppressed in terms of their freedom of speech. So I think globally, I would predict that if there's very few times when I feel like I can actually definitively say, like, I think my country should be a model for something. But I think particularly, like, this group of people and the rest of the kids that we've been growing up with and have been participating in spoken word with can be a model for how you can be engaged and also creative at the same time, and how creativity can affect your world around you. And I think they embody this. I think that we embody this. And so I pray and I hope that that would be sort of like the legacy that we leave globally.
Spoken word was created to look at the page in a different way, and how do we form things on the page to create what happens sonically. I think spoken word has been created to understand how to be yourself and to be scholarly and to understand the level of the realm of academia inside of our work. I think spoken word was created to be a lover of language, to be beautiful, to take care of it. I think spoken word was created to agitate, to start shaking things up. And in terms of a global scale, I didn't realize how crazy the internet was until we came out here. And Miles would start a poem and people would know the whole poem. Yeah. They would know the whole poem. And I think as long as we continue to be responsible with what we produce and give, I think it will touch people. I truly believe that this goes out farther than just us. And I think because we understand that, then that's how it goes out farther, that we know it's just not us.
But I'm just really excited to see where people are. Like, I think about that a lot and quite often. To fast forward 5, 6, 7, 10 years from now and to see how this group of, like, supremely talented folks is where they're going to be, and the different things that they're going to do with their talents. Like, I literally do. I think about that, and I wonder about that. I pray about that. Like, you know, I get high about that. Like, I really, it's a wild thing. It truly is an absolute blessing. And it's going to be an absolute wonder to see where these folks are. 10 years from now, I see them ruling the world in various respects, be it on the page, on the stage, in the classroom, in the world. But as a scene as a whole, I guess I just see it as a catalyst for all those different things. It's spoken word is such a special art form, and it can be used as a catalyst for so many different things.
I want our work to make children want to read out loud in classrooms. I want Black kids to, like, literally be like, yo, I found these poets and I gotta share them with y'all. And, like, I want them to stand up in front of their high school class and read that shit and, like, and transform people because of that. Like, and also, like, really specifically, I want my work to make people not want to kill each other and actively work against that. Like, really make people not want to commit violence, harm against people.
We're here and it's a beautiful thing, and we're in London and it's unbelievable, but we're just small.
Yeah.
We're just small people.
Yeah.
Who write
6
poems.
out of 7 billion. Like,
yes.
6 out of 7 billion. And we love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Sorry, Zora.
No worries.
I just had to get that ratio in there. I feel like that ratio is important. You know what I'm saying? 6 out of 7 billion. I was literally sitting there yesterday. Like, I'm one story. We get on stage and we tell stories about where we come from, and they're like 1 out of 7 billion.
But, like, Panthers were one story, you know? I don't know. I think a lot about collectivity, you know? These days, I think a lot about ensemble, and I think about what is made when people are willing to share and are committed to a vision that doesn't even look the same to a person I think if nothing else, is what I respect and love the most. That even when we have arguments at dinner about education, right? I have no doubt in my mind that in various ways, all of us will teach people, and that's going to look very different for each one of us. What it means to teach, what it means to educate, what it means to have a commitment to children reading out loud. Like, that's very important. Like, you know, on a developmental level. And I think if nothing else, where I see both spoken word going and where I see this collective going is actually just having a commitment to the flourishing of life that is bodied forth in what we share and how we teach, right? Poets taught me how to live differently. Etymologically, this is very strange. Sorry, this is my nerd stuff coming out. Like, vitality and violence share a historical root, right? Like, you can choose life or death. And what I see time and time again with the collective is just like choosing life over and against a world that chooses violence so often.